Welcome back, everybody. One more snack recipe coming up in just a minute, but right now we're going to talk about something really important. When is the last time that you had the vents and ducts in your home cleaned? Maybe long overdue to have it done. And Todd Vandenheuvel is here from NEW Duct Cleaning to talk about why it's so important to do this and how often you have to do it and all that kind of good stuff. Good morning. Nice to meet you.
Morning.
So first of all, when do you know that you need to get your ducts cleaned, and then how often should you be doing it? To be honest with you, I've never really even thought about it.
A lot of times it is overlooked. One of the biggest things to look for is when you go to dust something in your home, say a table or whatever, and you come back a couple hours later, it doesn't look like you've done anything. That's usually your biggest sign that it's time to have your ducts done.
So there's stuff going around in that air, and you know, okay.
The furnace is kicking on and it's just coating everything again. So.
And what kind of a big difference does it make if you get it done?
Huge. You could go from dusting 2 or 3 times a day if you had to, down to maybe once or twice a month.
Really? Wow. So this is a before shot. Tell us what we're seeing right now.
You're seeing an excessive buildup inside of one of the vent tubes, maybe leading to your living room or bedroom or wherever into the home. And then after we've come through and cleaned it, this is what it would look like afterwards.
Is it a pretty quick deal? Are you guys there? Is it pretty much?
It can vary depending upon the size of the home. It can be done within a couple of hours. Usually about 4.5 hours would be the longest.
Okay. And how often should you have it done?
About every 10 to 15 years.
10 to 15 years.
Yep.
So for people who have newer homes, is this just as important as for people who have older ones?
It is. A lot of times what happens with newer homes, you can get a lot of construction debris that gets trapped down in the vents, and that's kind of comes with the territory of building a home. Plaster dust is one of the biggest things that we find inside the home. If you've ever seen anybody do construction before, when they're cutting that plaster, they've got masks over their face. Well, that stuff's getting inside your vents. If it wasn't safe to breathe the first time, it's not safe to breathe the second.
Good point. Can it also help with odors and smells in the house?
It can. A while back, I had an owner who had a tenant who had a lot of pets, and had to replace the carpets and everything else. Could not get rid of the odor. Had us come in. What had happened is with all the dirt and grime that's inside there had absorbed the smell that those cats and dogs had left behind. And every time the furnace would kick on, then it would just put the smell back into the air.
Interesting.
So after we had cleaned it, it took away the problem completely.
Wow, that's a good thing to think about. And again, what are some of the other benefits of getting it done?
Well, it improved the function of the furnace. One of the biggest things is with the filter. If you have a dirty system, that filter is going to clog up quicker, and that's just going to make your furnace work that much harder, and it's going to cost you more money.
How can people get a hold of you if they're sitting at home going right now, I probably should get this done, or at least talk about an estimate for, how much it's going to cost and get some more information about it?
Yeah, then just give us a call, the phone number.
Okay, and the phone number is right here on the screen. It's 920-606-9122, and talk to Todd from NEW Duct Cleaning. Tell him you saw him on our show, and they'll be happy to hook you up, set you up.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.